Well, good morning, everybody. What is going on? What's going on with those cinematic intros and stuff that we're doing? I think it's pretty cool. You know, I'm trying to do a little bit more stuff like that for these videos. There's a couple of channels that I like to watch that does similar stuff to this. There's a channel out there called Syno, Syno, and he does these really cool cinematic type views, and I would like to incorporate more of that into our videos. Slim, let's go. Actually, you're not Slim, that's the other guy. I always forget. I have a name for you and I don't remember what it is. As soon as I remember it, I think it's Slick. Yeah, that's your name. It's Slick. My dude, what is going on, man? You're kind of just hanging out. You got a llama stuck in my tree and he's been there for quite some time. Yeah, he has. And I like how you don't ever speak when I ask you stuff. But welcome back, everybody, to another episode from the Lone Wolf Survival Series. It's episode 144. I'm pretty sure that's right. Let's get us some fire rockets here. This empty shulker box full of that stuff, so we can actually clean that up. That's really nothing of interest, so we can actually probably clean that up. And this right here, again, that was just from the project from out in the ocean, so we can actually clear that up. We got to do something with all of that. I don't think that's something I really necessarily need to put inside of the doofuses back there, because I already actually did all that, so that's something I can kind of do myself. I'm pretty sure there's some room left in here somewhere for these guys. Maybe a little something right there. But our little creature farm that we got going on over here is doing pretty well, I think. There was one thing I was kind of curious about, and my dude, what are you coming at me with a shovel for? Back up. And I was thinking about putting the killing part right here and put like a little trident killer, but I think this right here is not far enough, or actually it's too far. So I know I'm supposed to be like 30 blocks or something like that away from it for it to be able to spawn things. I mean, it looks like there's stuff still spawning right now, so we might be okay right here. I'm not 100% too sure. But also, I was kind of just looking around here, you know. I don't really remember too much about this area in here. And a lot of it's been gutted. And, well, I guess this right here hasn't been gutted. It doesn't look like we've even walked around this little area right here. But spots like these, man, I guess I came in here and just completely ripped open the bottom part, which I guess that was from when we made that room down there by the mob farm. I think that's what that's from. I don't know, but there's a lot of little corridors and stuff going on around here. There's like these little holes and gaps and things. There's like some holes and stuff down here that I've been kind of seeing, like little poke holes and things. And why is there a lectern down here? Did I put this down here? Oh, this is a book. Oh, this is an old book. Oh, this is somebody's journal. I, Thalor, keeper of the endless sea, write that these words so that history should never forget the oath that was made by the four kings. The warrior Kalor has fallen. Some stuff. Yet the armor must never belong. Okay, so he has some. What is this? People see when they hit the stuff. Number of time. Should you read there? Okay, so my people shall bury in my resting place beneath the sea, which I guess that's what this place is. Like, it makes sense why it's here. There the helm remained. You now carry the helm. The helm of a boat, helm of a ship, helm of a plane. I don't see no helm down here, dude, unless you were buried with a freaking, what you want to call it. Can I get this book? Can I take this? Yep, yes I can, right there. There's a chest. And there's a sweet helmet. Aqua Affinity Respiration 3. I thought there was only one aspiration. Mending. Oh, you know what? I think Bedrock actually fixed this thing where it used to say mending 1 on it, insinuating that there was like more than one type of mending, but there wasn't. And I just always thought that's what the thing was with respiration. Since our thing says respiration 1, it just And I think it also used to say Aqua Infinity 1. And I just assumed that that was the case with the respiration. But why in the world do I have thorns on this? But it also has mending on it. Dude, look at that. I got a little purple thing right across my face. Look like Mega Man. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of dope. You know, I've always been kind of cautious with the mending usage because I like the idea of retiring the tools. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that the crystal bud right there kind of grew. But oh wow, look what's going on. Oh, it's raining outside. Some of these effects that we got are just really dope. The stuff down there is still spawning. I need to check that thing out. But yeah, I've been always kind of careful with the mending thing because I like retiring the tools and the armor. But I mean, this armor kind of came like this. This belonged to some guy named Kylor, or something like that. And then we have this little book. I guess there was a king here by the 4 kings, staying in the kingdom. Stuff I know nothing about. There's some weird stuff that happens in this world. You know what I mean? To give you an example here, when we visited the Temple of the Ancients, we found this book. There was some guy that was like, he was like living in this cave, I think. And well, actually, okay. Here's a little bit of a nerd lore alert. Some time ago, a few years ago, we had this issue where we would have planes, like spaceships, come through, and then they would randomly crash throughout the world. And there's actually 2 major crashes that we have here next to us. And what had happened is, well, we built this satellite that you're sitting here staring at. And then what ended up happening with the satellite is it picked it up a strange anomaly going off over there in that direction, which then that was the Temple of the Ancients that we ended up finding. There was a little booklet in there. There was what we made our armor out of now, this little netherite stuff, and we've been able to synthesize it and figure out how to use it. So, you know, we kind of that was the other thing. There was that creature thing that we ended up having to fight, which that was also how we were able to develop our long range communication with the satellite over there with the beam coming out of it. But we never went back and revisited it because, you know, I kind of figured that was it. You know, we found the we found the monster in the bottom. We beat the monster in the bottom. We got the little power core thing that we needed to power that thing up, and then we just never went back. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Temple of the Ancients. I don't know where this thing came from. It just came from somewhere, but yeah, right over there is actually what used to be or it still is a village. There's a village that's over there. We haven't been in here in quite some time. I don't even know if this door works anymore. But oh my god, what is that looking thing? Did you guys see that? There's still some stuff that's in here, I guess. Oh, look at this dude with the shovel in his face. Is that new? Did you guys see this thing? Get out of here. Wow, this thing is freaking weird. Seems like this place became habitable since the last time I was here. Last time I was here, there was no one here. That's pretty crazy. But there was a series of puzzles that we ended up having to solve. Something to do with this thing, I seem to remember. And I think this was the room that we needed to get. I think this was the room we needed to get into. Was there anything inside that? I don't remember. I don't actually remember where it was that we had to turn the gravitational pull off that pretty much kept us from. Well, that's what caused all the ships to plunder down here to the world. But oh my gosh, dude, this guy just came out of nowhere. But it also prevented us from doing any type of flying as well. And there was a room that was all the way over here in the back. Dude, these guys just coming out of the freaking woodworks here. The thing I don't want to run into is a creeper. Oh, look, there's a lectern in here. What is this room? I don't really remember this room. It's kind of a cool little room here. Yeah, there's like a lot of little nooks and crannies and things. Let's just shut these doors. Hopefully nothing's going to spawn somewhere and just come up and blow up right behind. Oh, like this guy right here. Get out of here. And just blow up right behind me. Is there one of those things in there? No, let's just shut that door. But yeah, this was the room. And I remember we stepped on this pressure plate and we fell all the way down there to the bottom. trying to, and we had to fight that creature thing, which gave us the little thing to make our beacons and stuff. But there is a book here. Hopefully nothing's gonna blow us up. Many sought the relics of the Thalor, believing they were weapons of conquest. Search it out. There's 10 freaking pages here. Okay, this is something that we're just gonna have to sloop. Just take while we're here. And is there anything aside of this? Nope. 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 Oh, look, there's another book. Oh, Thalor's Tomb. He constructed a massive underwater mausoleum. Centuries passed. The kingdom sank beneath the sea. Only monument remained. Yep. Oh, the ocean monument. Yeah, sure. That's what you want to call it. The Guardians, not monsters. They seem pretty monstrous to me. Ancient constructs created to protect the room's tomb. Now, suddenly, everything makes sense why the Guardian attacks the monument exist. And the Elder Guardians are inside to protect whatever's left of the king. Okay, well, that's pretty great. There's a 10 freaking page book thing that we got to read. Did you guys... Oh, this stupid... That actually scared me. Stupid little particle, man. All right, let's just get doodle out of here real quick. Okay, so basically what I gathered at these 10 pages is that there was a guy named Thalor. He had this really cool armor. After there was a war in which he fell in, and then the pieces of the armor were divided up against different kings. There's 4 different kings. One of them was being here. There's another guy named King Darius. He has a chest plate, which we have a chest plate, I guess. The leggings, some guy named Vesper. And then some guy named Orion. It seems like it leaves small clues of where these people might be at. Like this guy, strength of fire, mountains were spoken, travels recording rivers that glowed from the lands in places where water never reached. That makes absolutely no sense. There's rivers and water never went. So that's pretty cool. This guy, I think, was in a mountain somewhere from what it seemed like. This guy was in the sky somewhere from what that thing seemed, but it doesn't tell me where, like, you know, where. Is it in this world? Or is it in different? Well, I don't know. No, that doesn't make any sense because this world was a water world at one point, according to legend, which is kind of crazy to think about. Well, I don't know. It does make sense. Most of this area around us is water. So, you know, natural timeline, I guess, and things happen. The iron farm is actually really backed up. Yeah, you take a little snooze there. The iron farm is backed up. There is a ton. Well, it was backed up. I think I took a lot of it out. But the hoppers are here. They're all backed up. Yeah, it's actually been running pretty good. I forget why I needed all that iron. Oh, I was doing the floor in the lab. I try to stay away from over there. Something funny is going on over there at the lab. Whenever I visit it for too long, it does some weird stuff. Oh, I forgot that there's an actual hole up there. And we need to get our farmer back. We need another farmer. I don't remember that. Did I do that? I didn't even know you could do that. Hey, you come here. He's got a saddle. They don't have saddles. This must be... What is that? This must be something with a pack. This has to be one of the texture pack things I have, because now they all have saddles, which is weird, because they didn't ever have saddles before. Cherry Starburst. Lovely little drink. So check us out. We're down here inside of the what you want to call it, collection area. We're doing a lot of redesigning here. I'm trying to use some of the new blocks that they have implemented that we have found. I had to go back and collect some more of them because we did not collect a lot of it. Right now at the moment, I need to change the ceiling out to this prismarine block. Once we get that up there, we're going to have... I'm trying to remember how I did this. So this side and this side... And I think the same thing for this wall and that wall are going to have the chest. And what we're going to do is we're going to have the items come up, shoot out through the floor. There's going to be like a water system that's going to go... I'm going to change these out. There's going to be a water system that's going to go up. And... Ooh. You know, I just kind of thought about something. The original design is that they just go through the back and go through these sorters, and then we'll go back here to the chest. But I think it'd be kind of cool if they came up and go through, and then this one go around, this one come up, bloop, and then that one go around, and so on and so forth. That actually might look pretty cool. There's a guardian that just fell down there. I tried to block him off, but I didn't have another block. So I think that is going to be, I think that's going to be the play that we're going to do. We're going to send them through up, go up and around, and then branch off and then swing back around. I mean, of course, it's easier to just do it that way, but what's the fun in having water streams? I think that'd be kind of cool. Well, we are absolutely cruising along here. I tell you what, there's a lot of tedious block placing and stuff, and I just realized that I actually have to make this right here look decent. So I think we're just going to carry. I think what we're going to do is just going to carry this the cinnabar block or whatever. We're just going to carry this over the top right here. I hope that this is not going to be an issue. I don't think it will be. We just send all that over there, and then that looks to be okay. I don't even know where it went. Did it go back in my inventory? It looked like it did. I'm not... Let's say, let's take these 10. Throw those right there. And then that should get sent to the other side, correct? Ah, yeah, there they are. Alright, cool. Dudes, look what I found! You know how long that guy has been floating in the water right there? That guy has been there for literally years. And I have a boat right here. I must have like... Yeah, see, I must have been down there doing something. And that dude has just been floating there this entire time. He's just been hanging out right there. I don't actually know where I'm at. That's my tree island. Do you have a gun? Oh, no, you have an axe. Okay, cool. Not a gun, but a crossbow. You know what I meant. Yeah, and see, the original boat that I made was an oak boat. That might be the original boat that I had. But where am I at? That is not where my house is. My house is over in this direction. I'm actually very lost a little bit. I was flying really high up there and just somehow ended up losing my bearings with the coordinates. I know the coordinates. Somehow, I don't know. I got two numbers confused. Never really too sure what happened. But as you can tell in our bucket, we got a little squishy dude. Also, we're at a little bit of an issue right now. I used the last bits of our netherite to fix up our axe. But before I did that, I actually tried to repair my boots, and my boots are completely too expensive. We need to put that map somewhere so I know where it's at. Maybe stick it in here so I don't have to look all over the place to try to find it. So, back to the nether for some... So, now we got to go back to the hot volcanic planet out there to gather up some more of that netherite stuff so we can fix our work boots. But do we still have some more? Yes we do. There's about 3 stacks of it, so we're good on that front. And we'll call these steel toe boots. And then I always tend to forget that you need the stupid thing right here, and throw the boots in there, and then throw this in there, and then boop, there we go. There's our steel toe boots. I think the only difference between these with the Depth Strider 3 feather falling is the blast protection. Depth Strider protection, feather falling, unbreaking, blast protection, Depth Strider. Yeah. So they're the same thing, just slightly different. I tell you what, man. Sometimes I forget how long some of these Minecraft projects can really be. This thing has dragged and dragged, mainly because I keep running out of materials. I ran out of these. I ran out of glass at one point. I think I ran out of copper too. I think. I ran out of chest. I had to go back to the freaking bamboo farm thing. Luckily, that thing was loaded. But I mean, I mean, it's, well, I guess I still got that one side over there to still hook up. But I mean, I could theoretically pretty much run the farm right now, I think. I mean, if we could just break all of these blocks right here, and then I just got to kind of figure out how to get out of here without dying. I've done that twice, actually. So let's see if we can actually bust out it. Oh, there we go. That was sweet. And then, yes, we got the little trident thing going on down there. Well, that thing going on there. And all I got to do is just throw this trident down there in the middle, break these blocks right here. And then I think as far as the farm is concerned, I mean, we still got to, like, put a little, you know, some stuff right here. But as far as the rest of that stuff is concerned, we should be all ready to go as far as collecting items, which is good. So now we got that side over there hooked up. Because item filters are working on this side. And, well, actually, I think technically they're only on this side. I haven't done all of the renaming of the items and stuff like that. But I'm going to be honest with you. This has been a beast. I'm going to wrap up today's episode right here. It's running a little bit late. And I'm glad we got this part right here started and going on. We got to do a little cosmetics, fix that up. Got to fix all the stuff behind that to make it look like one of these. Is it that one? Or maybe it was this one. Nope, it wasn't this one. It was this one over here. Yeah, make it look like this one, where the floor back there and everything back there is nice. And so when you're looking back there, it doesn't look like complete crap. You know what I mean? But if you guys did like this video, please click the like button. If you keep motivated to make more of these, please click to subscribe. That's all I have time for you guys today. Ooh, this has been a beast. And I will see you all on the next episode. I'm thinking about putting maybe a little something right there with the trap doors over it. I think that'd be kind of cool. I don't know. I'll see you guys in the next one.